Hey, good afternoon. I'm Mrs. Hess. This is 219. Welcome to my crib. Come on in. All right. Well, when we start our day, it's super important to know what is the date. Here's our date. And if you come on in and you look around the room, you'll see all of the kids have like an office space. They have an office space where they sit and they hang out. Some of them like to put pictures up of their families. They organize their work real neat. And then up here, you'll see, well, we got Mrs. Byrne, our gem Mrs. Byrne. Today is Fun Friday, so we did some cooking. So Mrs. Byrne is finishing up our recipe work because we had a little delay. But this is where we all sit, we all hang out. And in order for us to know what we need to do, we have our agenda. This tells us what we do every day. And today was recipe day. But unfortunately, I have to clean all the dishes from recipe day.
Mrs. Hess, what did we make today?
Oh, yeah. Check this out, guys. Check it out. Come on over here. We have Boardwalk Blueberry Banana Bites. And now Miss Hess has a mess to clean up. So next time we're going to get the students to do this. But today I'm going to help them out. I'm going to clean up all of our stuff. And then every day when we come in, check out our board here. We do call this board Betty White. That's really something maybe our teacher friends will appreciate. But Betty White is where we do a lot of our work. And when everybody comes in all the time, we have like nice, calm, soothing images, sometimes fish. Today we're doing dogs. Here's my Vanna. She's putting together our blueberry banana bites. Hopefully they'll be delicious. Hopefully. Hopers, fingers crossed. And if we move along the room, we got all sorts of whiteboard supplies, things like that. It's kind of a little game area. Staff section. You got a lot of energy. You can come jump on the trampoline, right? Jumping on the trampoline, which was fun. Ooh, and check it out. A light bright. Who knows what a light bright is, Miss Byrne? You know what a light bright is? Yes, classic light bright. So we will use that sometimes. And then this is a collection of all of our years that we've worked here. So if we open up, let's see, 2011, 2012, pictures of all of our students doing all sorts of cool things. We take train trips. We do cooking, like Mrs. Burns sitting up over there. And if you want to learn a little music, you can play a little music here on the keyboard. That's fun. And this, fun fact, this board, or not this board, this thing that's holding up our vintage videos was actually recycled from Dunkin' Donuts. They used to use this white thing here for their bagels. So, you know, we like to recycle. And some of our kids watch the videos on occasion. This bad boy has a little life left in him, so hopefully it will still play some of our videos. Oh, and over here, Chromebooks. You should all charge your Chromebooks every day so they're ready for school. Some of our students don't take their Chromebooks home, so we want them to be ready. So here's our charging station. And we do have a Best Buddies chapter, international chapter. And so lots of our kids like to come, and if you check out these cabinets, lots of fun games to play. Headbands, Sorry. See, we got a lot of Sorry. Sorry is a good game. I think there's a Sorry in here maybe. You know, we don't like to overdo it at all, but have just enough. A little Candyland. Who knows Candyland? That's kind of fun. And you know, I think it's fun to celebrate the holidays. We celebrate all the holidays, including Kwanzaa, if you know what Kwanzaa is, right? Kwanzaa is a good holiday. And this is our holiday cabinet. This is where all the magic comes right out of. Valentine's Day, we might bust out our glasses, right? These are fun. We got some bears in here. You need a little gnome for a little happiness. We got Mardi Gras. We got all sorts of goodies in these drawers. We could be here forever looking through them, so we're going to keep on going. It's actually Mrs. Burns' desk. She's one of our awesome staff in here. Neat, very clean. My desk might be a little messy, but we're not going to talk about that. This is where we have some jobs, tasks. Lots of kids do different kinds of things, independent work. They'll do this kind of stuff. Mrs. Byrne this year, she set up our map. When we talk about our current event stories, we talk about traveling all over the world. Our story this week was, Mrs. Byrne, where was it? I think Virginia Beach. We were in Virginia Beach today, or this week. We also have this little extra room that we can go into. There's a meeting happening in there, but we're going to just quietly sneak on in here. So in this room, sometimes teachers have meetings. We use it for class. We use it for lunch. Oh, and fitness is fun. So we have all sorts of different things we do. We exercise, we work out, we play games. So these have all those things. I mean, giant dice. Who doesn't like some giant dice, right? These are fun. Teachers, we need our coffee because sometimes we get tired. So that is good to have. The refrigerator. Oh, yoga mat. So yeah, that's this room. Lots of supplies, cool things. Cool things in here. Oh, we keep our PE uniforms up here in our PE bags. And, oh, that reminds me. It is laundry day. Friday is laundry day. So, super important. Middle schoolers, sometimes you guys stink, right? Miss Byrne? Yep. Stink. So it's important to wash your uniform. So we actually do laundry on Fridays. So the students will come in, they drop off their laundry in here, and we go right across the hall and share the laundry, the washing machine. So we actually have to go in and switch it into the dryer. So they'll get our stuff so that we aren't stinky. You guys should consider washing your uniforms, right? Then this is my desk. It's not so bad. It's pretty cool. We got cool things like different kinds of locks on here. I don't know. My calendar looks like I'm not going to be doing anything in October, I suppose. I should probably think about that. I do have stuff to do. I got fidgets galore. You need a fidget. Who doesn't need a squashy potato? I mean, right? That's kind of nice. Hammer. You know, sometimes we got some work we need to do around here. And people are coming and going. Miss Forrest is on her way out. Thank you for stopping by. This is an important Coffee, we always want some coffee to keep ourselves awake. This is a thing we did last year, super cool. We all made snowmans and I put their faces in it, that's nice. I don't know, this is, some people might remember this. These are my first students that graduated my very first year here. 2005. That makes me pretty old, but that's okay, right? Pretty cool. So I keep that because it reminds me of my beginnings, right, when I first started. I try to hide extra stuff under my desk so we don't have to look at that. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. It's a busy room. You see people coming and going. We try to help out around the school and we'll do some recycling, but that's just about it, right? Do you guys have questions? Anything you're wondering about, curious about? Oh, you know what? I should show you this. Yeah. Oh, for sure people can visit. And I do have this on my desk. I have 3 girls. So those are my 3 daughters. We went to Boston. This is in Massachusetts. That's them recently. I do like them from when they were younger, so I keep this one because, you know, little kids are cute. So I do kind of keep that picture up there. I like to remember when they were cuter. Teenagers or adults are more difficult, but that's okay. All right. Well, and, you know, we do kind of have to get going, but do you have any questions?
Yeah, what's your favorite part about this job?
I think my favorite part about this, and here, you know, let's go scooch in this way because everyone's gonna come in and start getting packed up. I think my favorite part is getting to know the students and watching them like figure out how to do something they've been working at for so long. So like we talk about like fractions and measurement and cooking and they get so excited when we get to do that. Oh, see, that's our timer. Gotta start kicking you out. But what other questions do you have?
What is like the kids' favorite things in here?
Probably the kids' favorite things is when we do things on the board. We have like this really cool timer that we'll use, like a race timer, and they love cooking. They love when we get to cook and make things, or we do like little science experiments and field trips. They probably love field trips. We get to take some cool field trips.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. You can come by, visit anytime. We love having visitors. All right, see ya. Have a good weekend.
See ya.